Hello everybody and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I actually have no idea if you can hear me right now because it's still loading the game, but okay, but here we go. We're gonna pick a new loading screen. We're gonna pick a new title: Stanley Parable 4 blank. So let's see what we get. Built by Crows. Written by Davey Redden. Don't even know how you pronounce his last name. Stanley Parable 4. Employee of the birthday party. Ooh, no. Yeah, employee of the birthday party. Yeah, I had to end the last video because son of a bitch destroyed my bucket because I went for the second one. Whoa. Oh, that's cool looking though. The Stanley Parable 4 employee of the birthday party. That's so friggin' awesome. Hopefully it didn't completely reset that, so I still have the Stanley Parable 2 new content and not just the Ultra Deluxe new content. If so, that's gonna kind of annoy the fuck out of me because I gotta go through all that again, but we'll see. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. It's bucket time.
Bucket. I thought there was an open door for a second there, but nope. New content. Okay, good. We can just go right back to the expo hall. Good. Oh, no, I gotta listen to his whole freaking speech about it again, which is gonna be annoying as hell, but what are you gonna do, right? Alright, here we go.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
You guys can just fast forward through all this again if you want.
Even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever,
I honestly don't even remember.
Stanley Parable 2.
No, not that remember. I don't know what the timestamp's gonna be, and
yes, you see, isn't this
like
far
when I finish
superior
this
to
crap,
a measly
but
port with a few minor additions?
just fast forward
Think
until
of
I'm
all the
flying
new
back to the
territory
expo.
we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Okay, so that's probably gonna change now.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision.
We're
moving on.
The other thing I want to try to do, I still can't do the jump circle, the amount of jumps. But I want to do the settings world champion thing because I do know how to do that now. So you literally have to go in and change all of the sliders, all the toggles. You literally have to do everything. I'm actually going to leave that at large as well. I'm going to leave this down a little bit as well because I don't like having a big block of black covering stuff up.
This is the
So yeah,
story of a man named Stanley.
So did I do it? No. Okay. Achievement too. Like if I go into my dashboard for Xbox, let's see. Yeah, settings world champion. Oh, it's because you have to do it for all the available numbers. That's why. Okay. So all the sliders. I think it's just the sliders, right? I just need to review that real quick. Yeah, all settings, sliders in the menu to all available numbers. So it's literally just the sliders. So we're gonna set that back to 40 once we get this. Okay. Translation labels is gonna include that one, I'm sure. Then we just turn that off. All these sliders.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, wait, why'd I go back up?
This is the story of a... This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Then we'll put that back up to 75 once we're done with this. Just making sure I'm getting them all up to 100 and down to 0. Okay, so I still haven't gotten it. I think that was already at 100, wasn't it? I don't know. Just gonna do that again, put it back to 40. I don't understand what else I would need to do. Because I've already done all the sliders. You can't do anything else with this. I like how the simplified controls is literally just allowing you to use A, B, X, and Y for interact instead of just A. That's literally the only difference. See, it's not letting me in though. I've already done it. Hold on, let me see. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Settings World Champion. Let's see. On true achievements as well. To get this, you have to go through every single slider and option within the settings and go through every single number. I moved every slider to the maximum value, then clicked through to the minimum. If you hold down the D-pad, it will begin to skip numbers, so either keep clicking and click and hold until 10 numbers have passed, then let go. Hold for another 10 minutes to repeat through every slider. This may not work for some people, so individual clicks might be a safer option. Make sure to enable subtitles and translation labels, as these do also have sliders. Yeah. Make sure to do both the general and audio pages in the settings too. So it's literally just the sliders. So full list of sliders, general, field of view, camera and sensitivity, subtitle background opacity, and translation label background opacity. Audio, master volume, narrator volume, music volume, sound effects volume. And it also says... Okay, so they're also saying it. Okay, so some people are just getting it and some people are not getting it. Okay, so yeah, literally I just have to try to do that. So let's try it this way. Let's say reset settings to their default values. So then we'll do this all again, and we'll change everything. In fact, I'm even going to do it this way too, just so I'm clicking it once every time. It's going to be annoying, but at least this way, it'll definitely count. I mean, we're going to put a boost at 75. I'm going to boost, I'm just going to have that at 70, or 70 at 7. Invert Y axis, controller vibration on off. That might have been it too, actually, now I think about it. Like I said, I'm gonna probably be here for a while doing this. Thankfully, I can mash buttons really fast, so that definitely helps. And then I'm just gonna hold it so I can get back up to 80. Oh no, not 80, 40. I wanted to set at 40. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we have to do that. Doesn't really matter how I do that. We'll go button mashing again. Oh, it just popped on my Xbox though. Hold on. It didn't actually like genuinely pop. It popped up on my phone, but I did get it. I'll even double check on here right now. Yep, 4 of 11. Unlocked achievements. Settings world champion. Okay, so it did just pop. Okay, so I should be able to open this now. What the fuck? I opened it. What the hell? So do I actually have to go back through here and do all of it anyway? If you're being a dick about it. Son of a bitch. Alright, hold on. Yep, this is definitely going to take me a while, but what are you going to do? Just do all of do all of this to 0 since they're already at 100. I literally got the achievement to pop, so I don't know why it won't let me in the door. Oh shit. God, this is killing my friggin' hands. Come on. Okay, then we'll click that one on and off, and then we'll put my main volume back up to 100, put my narrative volume back up to 100, and then we'll put this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Put that up to 40. No, I think we did that at 50, and then we'll boost the sound effects back up to also 50 actually. Yeah, it still won't let me in the damn door. I got the achievement and it won't let me in the door. What the hell? Oh, wow. So you make me walk away and then open the door?
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
Imagine that's actually a setting in the thing now. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it really is. That's awesome. I don't even know what the fuck bumpscosity is supposed to be, but it's a setting. They actually added it to the game. That's hilarious. Finally, I fucking got it, but okay. Anyway. There's also a thing over here that just showed the epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Which we've already done. We also need to do... What else do we need? 1 second. Uh, okay, so it was just settings world champion, the reassurance bucket, which you already did. There's also the free achievement we need to get. So other than that, I think we're good. So let's go get ourselves our free achievement since it's finally fixed now.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure? Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It, truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Okay, and the achievement did pop as well, so now I have 5 out of the 11, not the 7. So I just need to actually get like the main freedom ending of the game, which I haven't done yet in this playthrough. Apparently I need to try to jump some amount of times. Speedrun, don't play Stanley Parable for 10 years, which is ridiculous. And there's also the 8888888 one, which I don't remember how to get that one now that I think about it. There it goes. Can't jump. I just started
What
mashing
else?
the
What
jump
other
button.
exhibits haven't we seen yet?
There's also supposed to be... It says it's showing something else at the end, too, of the guide for this, but I don't know. Okay, I think it's just showing all of those. Okay, so I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else new we can really do with the game. I think I've already got all the endings that involve. It's like I can't even go back for the collectibles. I mean, there's the hole, but I don't think it's... Actually, wait, I might be able to do the hole. I might be able to do the infinite hole that I have the bucket. I don't know if it's going to change anything. But we'll see.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Now, I want to see if there's actually anything with the bucket. I want to see how it looks with the bucket when you get
I
the...
do recommend you use
get
the
the hole to
teleport
work.
button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I didn't bother to try it last time I had the bucket, so we're going to try it again now.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually... Don't you put this on me! Maybe you're the problem! Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on? Uncertain nth. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
I just realized something. How are we able to see the hole from the staircase up there through this ceiling that's here? That's just kind of weird. Anyway, we're gonna wait for this to drop, and then we're gonna kind of see what we can do with the bucket during the. I just kind of wanted. I didn't want to just end this like right away, since I think we're pretty much completely done with the whole game now. I think I've gotten everything, but I want to see what happens if you hold in the bucket when you start descending into the hole, and then you can change all like those settings and things, like the perspective and the background, everything like that. The bucket is there, it's just at my feet. Apparently for some reason I put the bucket on the ground when I'm doing this. That's just weird. Like, Stanley, how could you ever let go of the bucket? You traitor.
no way. Is na náis na íirste bet na seops gin éich was as it serpas na seom an ar bhéal was híoch an mar héal lesa. Rival Lord stead. Is a galactus just on fit see it miss if I had with it. There is nowhere there no sharp was no mum. This is our master episode of night. That's no one responds no one. No one should be able to remember the full fear of man and news the rough no if was tried. Speak the like no wish nozzle has no more master from your sack. The no if I master more when there is a enough so snow to wish you were like a stool for a veil. There's no way. Yes, no more there's no ears. That's in joke skipping at home as it's
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. Opium and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole. From the looks of things, you and I will have all, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
But yeah, I was just gonna say too, I was actually being quiet doing all that because I wanted to be able to try to listen to that backwards at some point once I'm able to actually do that. But oh, apparently never mind, okay. I didn't even reset that. I guess it automatically resets. Oh, and it resets you back to here.
Here we are.
Oh.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Huh. I did not expect it to reset me to here. I expected it to send me all the way back to the office. But it didn't. And I still have my bucket. Also, he mentioned giant doors, so I'm very confused by that because I don't know where there would be a giant door.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim.
Okay, I think we're good. I don't think there's anything else left to do in the game. I think that's literally everything other than that goddamn 4-hour-long thing with the baby and the dog that I still need to actually do. But I don't know how I'm going to actually do that because I'd literally have to do... I have to break that up in, like, bits because I can't even upload a 4-hour video to YouTube. Like, I've tried so many times to upload videos to YouTube that are fairly long because, like, I did the all Cold War Zombies Easter eggs video, and when I tried to do that, it wouldn't upload, so then I had to redo it by just doing every other... I had to do every Easter egg in a single video, like, on their own. So I did one for D Machine, I did one for 5-Base Z, one for both of the Outbreaks, one for Mauer, and then one for Forsaken. And I had to do those separately because I couldn't do just the one stream. It would not let me upload it. So, I mean, it would, quote-unquote, let me, but it would never upload it. I had that on the fucking thing trying to upload for, like, almost a whole month, and it wasn't uploading. So, I don't think that's possible for me to do. And I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube wanted me to do it, because I've seen other YouTubers do shit like that. I've seen YouTubers do 8-hour-long videos. There are 24-hour-long videos on YouTube. I don't know how people do it, but they do. And I can't even get a fucking 2-hour video to upload. That's why some of my series are unfinished, like the Man-Eater series. The final video on that one didn't upload, and so it's just unfinished. In fact, I think I actually removed that because it was unfinished. I'm not even sure if that was one of the ones I removed. I removed a couple of series from my channel, honestly, because either they weren't finished or I just didn't like them or whatever. What was it I actually deleted? Or, well, I mean, I don't think I deleted them. I think I privated them. Let me see. Yeah, because I privated all of Vanguard. Yeah, see, and apparently that's actually still going. The fucking all Cold War Zombies Easter eggs in one stream. It literally still says uploaded, but visibility pending, and there's no time on it either. So I literally never even actually bothered to delete that. Let's see, what else did I do? What else did I private? I know I didn't actually like straight up delete them. I just privated them. So where did I do those? God, they were far back. Oh yeah, and then I forgot that I did the SpongeBob ones too. Uh, they were all like an hour and a half long per part, except for part 4, and that was because the stream had crashed during that one. Okay, I guess I didn't actually private Maneater, but yeah, though that one's still on there, but it's not finished because of the fact that I didn't upload. That the third part wouldn't upload because it was too long. And then same thing happened with the Avengers videos. And I privated those ones. I did private the Avengers videos because I wanted to show off the campaign for that. And what sucks is that not only did I end up getting that third part to not upload, and I would have had to then go back and redo it. I don't even know how I could restart the game. Unless I delete all my data. I don't even know if you can do that. But then not only that, but then I hit some fucking bug at the end, right at the end of the game, where I don't want to spoil anything because you haven't seen it, but it's been out for over a year now, which kind of blows my mind actually. But but whatever, fuck it. Basically, like, you and the rest of the Avengers are flying to San Francisco to go face off with MODOK, and for some reason, the game was all buggy, like it was like visually buggy, where because honestly, I decided to just go ahead and play through the game because I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna try to do this anymore. This is ridiculous. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna just finish the game on my own, and I did. And when I got to the end, we had just suited up, we got in the Quinjet, we flew to San Francisco, and as we're flying through the ruins of San Francisco, the freaking buildings are all glitched out and weird. And then all of a sudden the game froze and crashed. And then I tried to load back into it, and I got hit with an infinite loading screen. And I know it's infinite because, I mean, the first time, yeah, I went ahead and just turned it off and said, fuck it, I'll go play something else after like 10 minutes of it loading. And then the next day, I woke up and started loading it again. And after about another 10 minutes, I said, fuck it, fine, whatever, I'm going to play something else. That night, when I was going to go to bed, I went ahead and tried to start it again. 12 hours later, it was still fucking loading. So I looked it up. And I wasn't the only one hit by it. There were other people hit by it. And so I had to wait until they patched it. And it took 2 fucking weeks for them to patch that. They had a whole bunch of other shit patched. But it took them 2 weeks to patch the infinite loading screen. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole reason why Avengers is not getting continued and why it's not been priorited on my channel, because I figured, fuck it, who wants to see this? And the crazy thing too, though, that really confuses the fuck out of me, is the second part was 3.5 hours. Yeah, I was dumb and didn't even care about time back then, because I was like in the early stages of my channel. Like, the previous videos I had on my channel were the freaking channel intro, a bunch of BO3 zombies, a Plague Inc. video, some BO4 zombies, Sarah is missing, and then tell me why. But in between Tell Me Why episode 1 and Tell Me Why episode 2, I did Avengers and Maneater. And every single video other than Sarah is missing from back then, aside from Sarah is missing, Plague Inc., and then the channel intro, every other video was at least 2 hours. Or approximately 2 hours. Oh, and then Tell Me Why Chapter 1 Part 2. That one was like just over an hour. But yeah, like literally everything else was so long. And I keep this stuff shorter now. Because A, it uploads easier, and B, people are more likely to watch a shorter video anyway. But that's the crazy thing, is that for some reason, some of that stuff could be really long. And yet sometimes it wouldn't upload at all, even if it was shorter than some other ones. And I think it was just kind of like hit or miss with those uploads. So I decided at around Doom Eternal, I was going to keep them less than 2 hours. Except for, I guess, apparently Part 6 for Doom Eternal, in which case that was almost 3. And then Doom Eternal Part 5 was a little over 2. And then I tried to do that Alice Madness Returns drunk stream where I play the whole game in one sitting and drink. But yeah, like pretty much everything else on my channel is less than 2 hours long. Like, literally everything is under 2 hours long. So yeah, and again, I did that on purpose so people would be more willing to watch this stuff. And so yeah, so there is some stuff privated on my channel for length reasons, because I didn't finish them, whatever. And it's honestly upsetting because I did like some of those series too. Like I honestly enjoyed the Avengers campaign. I enjoyed Maneater. And I won't even lie, I didn't like Vanguard. Like the campaign was okay, but I didn't like having it on the channel because it's like I just don't like Vanguard as a whole now. Like again, the campaign was okay, but multiplayer is just kind of meh. Like yeah, they added Snoop Dogg, and then they added the Godzilla vs. Kong event. But right now, the game is still a huge fucking mess, and I just don't want that on the channel. Like I want games that I genuinely enjoy on the channel, and Vanguard just wasn't one of them. So yeah, I'm trying to experiment with new stuff and everything like that, but it's sometimes just not worth it. So if I ever decide that there's something I just don't like on my channel, then I'll remove it. I'm even considering, honestly, removing the San Andreas series that I did for the Definitive Edition, because, I mean, it was fun at first, and then I started getting hit with more bugs and glitches, and the game was just hard to control. Like, they didn't even bother, like, what they should have done with those games wasn't just remastering them, they should have fucking remade them. They should have done them like, you know, like the new GTA games, and they shouldn't have fucking thrown them to the mobile developer. They should have fucking done it in-house. And that's just what they're planning to do with the Red Dead remake, or remaster, whatever the hell they're doing with that. I think that was a remaster. That one doesn't really need remade control-wise. Or, like, you know, function-wise, I guess. But that one's more of a remaster quality. But like they need to do that in-house, not shoving it to some other developer. That was the problem there. And so hopefully they'll learn a lesson with other games. And hopefully they'll go back to that trilogy and be like, okay, yes, we screwed up. We're going to try again. But this time we're going to do it within our own company. We're not going to just shove that to some other people. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully they don't fuck it up. Hopefully they don't fuck it up with Max Payne, because they are remaking. They're not just remastering; they are remaking Max Payne 1 and 2. So hopefully they don't fuck that up. But it is Take-Two Interactive doing it, and I think that's the people who are developing the games. 'Cause obviously, Rockstar are the ones who develop it. Take-Two Interactive is also one of their like subsidiary companies or something, where like they also develop their games, and they're like the bigger ones. Like, they're the hot. Like I think Rockstar is the developer, not the publisher, or maybe they are. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that whole hierarchy goes. All I know is that it was confirmed that Take-Two Interactive is remaking Max Payne 1 and 2. So hopefully they don't fuck it up like they did with the definitive edition. But I am considering removing that one because I just didn't enjoy it. For the most part, I just did not enjoy that one. And yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now because none of this shit's important now anyway, and I've been talking for a while. So yeah, like I said, if there's anything else that I've missed in this game, if there's enough for another video, I'll do it. If there's not, go look it up on YouTube. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, and thank you for watching. For those of you on YouTube, leave a like and comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to ring the bell to be notified of when I upload a new video. For those of you on Twitch, make sure you're following the channel and catching the streams when I go live. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then.